Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. The Standing Rock Sioux tribe has declared a state of emergency due to the federal government shutdown, which is now in its 26th day. The tribe's emergency declaration states that the shutdown is impacting employment, funding, and services to the tribe and to its members. Programs at risk include food aid, energy assistance, and the Women, Infant, and Children program. More than 2,300 tribal members are SNAP recipients, 203 are in the WIC program, and more than 900 receive low-income home energy assistance. The tribe says the emergency declaration will remain in effect until the crisis has ended. The tribal chairman, Stephen Sitting Bear, issued a statement calling on Congress to come together because, in his words, tribal nations need you to fulfill your promises and obligations written in treaties and trust agreements. You can read the entire emergency declaration document on this story here at KELOLAND.com. A Sioux Falls gift drive is gearing up to help families in need this holiday season. In December, the community outreach will sell gifts at a reduced cost to families at or slightly above poverty level. Donations are piling up, but the nonprofit tells us it'll gladly accept more.
We'll take those donations anytime. So toys, gifts, things like that are excellent. The store opens in early December. Even financial donations, we just use those. We make plenty of trips to Lewis and Walmart and Target to keep restocking the shelves with those financial donations.
Tomorrow is the deadline to apply to shop. The first day of the Sharing Christmas store is December 6th, and it runs through December 10th. For more information on store hours and how to apply, visit the link with this story here on KELOLAND.com. Saturday's Dakota Marker football game between SDSU and NDSU meant big business for local sports bars. Jackrabbit fans packed Shenanigans in downtown Sioux Falls last night to watch the game on TV. Some of the customers even have family ties to the team.
My nephew is a freshman up at SDSU, and he is on the team. And so, you just want to go and support your team.
Shenanigans is known for having a strong Jackrabbit customer base, but a bartender says NDSU fans still stop by. Those Bison fans left the bar happy with a convincing win over SDSU. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Brian Karstens in the Storm Center. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Perry. Well, windy weather today. Temperatures are pretty mild for this time of the year. Back in the 60s this afternoon. Sioux Falls 63, blend of sun and clouds, 62 Brookings, 66 wind advisory for Aberdeen, south winds at 30 to 45. Up mid to upper 60s in Pierre and also 71 in Rapid City. We are expecting showers to develop in the Black Hills this evening and into tomorrow. That'll be spreading east, and we'll talk details coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you very much, Brian. Arborists have been busy removing ash trees in Sioux Falls. It's been 7 years since the emerald ash borer was first discovered in the city, and since that time, crews have been removing trees to limit the damage. AAA Tree Service says they've noticed a significant toll on trees this year that will likely only get worse over the next couple of years. Find out what kind of plan homeowners need to come up with to curb the damage in their yards tonight on KELOLAND Weekend News at 5:30 and 10. A small-town coffee shop in South Dakota has now expanded into a small batch roastery. Grindhouse 46 in Wagner has been serving up lattes and cold brews for more than 4 years. But now all the espresso used in here is even more special since it's being roasted just a couple of blocks away. 7 months ago, the owners of Grindhouse fired up this roaster and started a second enterprise, Red Day Coffee Company.
I think for ourselves, we feel like there's a niche for a Native American coffee roasting company within South Dakota, but not only that, within a reservation here on the Yankton Sioux.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Lauren Solik takes us to Wagner to learn more about the coffee, culture, and connections being roasted up at Red Day Coffee Company. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. Celebrate Halloween in the heart of Sioux Falls. More than 30 businesses are opening up their doors to Little Ghosts and Goblins as part of downtown Trick or Treat. Enjoy family-friendly activities plus free candy and treats from 1 to 3 p.m. Trunk or Treat events in Sioux Falls include Eastside Lutheran Church from 1 to 3 p.m., Hillcrest Church from 2 to 3:30, Zion Lutheran from 4 to 5 p.m., and 18th Street Church starting at 6 p.m. It's the final day of the Sioux Falls Home Expo, where you can find local experts to talk about your next home remodeling project. The expo is taking place at the Sioux Falls Convention Center and Arena from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission is free. The Minnehaha County Historical Society and the Daughters of the American Revolution are hosting a historical marker dedication commemorating the Fort Dakota Barracks. The dedication takes place at 1 p.m. at 200 North Phillips Avenue in downtown Sioux Falls. The Sioux Falls Stampede takes on the Tri-City Storm in the USHL hockey action. The puck drops at 4:05 p.m. at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. And enjoy a doubleheader of pro football action on KELOLAND TV. CBS Sports coverage begins at 11 a.m. Central Time with the NFL Today. Then the Chicago Bears take on the Baltimore Ravens at noon, followed by the Dallas Cowboys at the Denver Broncos at 3:25. Brian?
All right, turning to weather, our forecast today, it looks like a windy pattern. A little sunshine, though, breaking loose out of some of those clouds. That's good news. The more sun, the better, because we got wind, sun offsetting factor today. It's a stiff breeze out of the south. It'll be getting stronger in Aberdeen today. Clouds cover in the west will be also part of the outlook today, and eventually more showers will be developing. First look at the wind forecast in 3 o'clock this afternoon. Your strongest winds will be from Huron to Watertown to Aberdeen. Well over 40 miles per hour. Sioux Falls, we're expecting about 30. Maybe we go a little bit higher than that, so it's definitely enough wind to notice that. And then for tonight, we maintain a south wind, not as strong, but it's there. And then getting into Monday, well, here we go. We've got showers in the forecast East River on Monday. But the main front, notice where it's at here. It's actually located right down the middle of South Dakota, so it's going to take its time, but it will move eastward here by daybreak on Tuesday morning. Behind that, prepare for wind out of the northwest on Tuesday, and that'll be every bit of 30 to 40s. So when the temperatures cool off, you'll feel it. It'll be blustery, kind of chilly. And remember, there's rain in the forecast on Tuesday in far eastern KELOLAND. Sioux Falls will be included in that. So I think all those ingredients adding up to some chillier weather. Now today, here's a closer look. We've got a few of those clouds there, but see how there's plenty of breaks in between. So I'm a little more optimistic now as we're seeing the emerging forecast as we get through this, and a little more sunshine. That's some great news. Even low 70s today for Rapid City. Forecast tonight, we're going to see those showers in the Black Hills, and eventually tomorrow, they are going to be spilling east, but the system as a whole is slowed down just a little bit. So we get into Monday late morning, Monday afternoon. We've got showers in eastern KELOLAND. You'll also notice a couple of interesting items with maybe some thunder showers. There could be a couple of segments along that front, especially if we get any clearing ahead of that, where we could destabilize the atmosphere for some local thunderstorms or thunder showers. And of course, the wind would accelerate or be a little stronger with those. Maybe a hint of snow there in the Black Hills. Putting that out there, just a possibility going into tomorrow late afternoon or tomorrow night. Now, showers, you'll watch a little more of that wrapping around in far eastern KELOLAND on Tuesday. More of it in southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa, but I would definitely follow that trend. And of course, it'll set up some 30s getting into Wednesday morning. Breeze out of the northwest, not exactly a warm day there, but seasonably cool. We're not way off base either. You got to remember, normal highs are dropping through the 50s this last week of October. All right, 63 today. Mitchell, 63 degrees in Chamberlain. Low 70s, Rapid City. There's our upfront forecast. That's 60 to 70% chance of rain Monday to Tuesday. So that's the best chance we have this week. There could be a couple of showers by Friday, depending on the track of that next low pressure center moving in. Aberdeen in the northeast, we're looking at upper 40s to low 50s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Overnight lows are low to mid 30s and pretty close to normal. Normal low now is actually 29 in Aberdeen. Pierre and central South Dakota looking at upper 40s, low 50s. Your best bet of rain, though, will be tomorrow with a high at 59. And maybe we do get a clap of thunder with that cold front as it comes on through. Rapid City, we're back to mid 50s tomorrow with that northwest wind, 30% chance of a shower. Just 50 for a high Tuesday, 54 on Wednesday. That's your forecast. You can check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.